Cyrus,
Yes.
you're a professional gamer?
Yeah. I am a professional gamer for Team DOP within Dota, and I was flown out here to learn and use the glove for PAX. It took like about an hour before I finally got fully adjusted to the glove and was able to use it to replace the game that I've been playing for years now on the keyboard. But I can actually really comfortably control everything I would need to do within the game now. So.
The glove? Which glove are you speaking?
The glove, the Peregrine gaming glove. And it's this new peripheral, which basically is a whole new way you can control your games. And how it basically works is you have these 18 different touch points on your fingers, 5 on each finger, and then on the pinky finger you have 3. And then you have these activator pads on the palm of your hand, the meat of your thumb, the tip of your thumb. And whenever you touch a touch point to an activator pad, an action is performed. So for instance, right here, I have my character's raw ability bound to my middle finger and the tip of my thumb pressing, or his hook command I bound to the tip of my index finger and the thumb pressing. And then I basically, it's on cooldown right now so I can't use it again, but I basically have everything I would need to control the game to do these different, be it the palm of my hand I have for stop, I have me pressing my index finger to my palm set as my attack key, all sorts of different commands like that. So
now how long did it take you to get used to the control of the glove versus keyboard, mouse?
Once again, I've been playing this game for about 4 years now, I'd say, on the keyboard, so I was pretty skeptical about switching over to the glove to manipulate the game. But after maybe say 20 or 30 minutes, I was getting the hang of it, and about an hour to 2 hours was when I was fully able to actually use it within the game, like second nature. I thought it would be a lot harder than it was, but I guess because the human hand is something that we just interact with every day. You can close your eyes and touch the tips of your fingers to your thumb with your eyes closed, whatever it is. It's just totally intuitive movement, so it's...
And it's connected by USB?
By USB. It's actually this magnetic pod here. If you want to get up and walk away from the computer or raise your hand up, you're not going to like tear something. It's this magnetic pod that is clasped on the back.
Okay.
Customizable faceplate, actually right here. You can pop this off, throw on a different one, but then it just snaps right back in. And how it essentially works is the computer sees it as a keyboard. It's recognized standard HID compliant keyboard driver, so it works for almost any operating system on the market.
So were you able to map it okay within the game?
Yeah. What I basically did is there's a software that comes with the glove. That's the glove the glove utility, more or less. And you're able to customize any of the touch points to any key or group of keys that you want on the keyboard. And what else you can do with it is, because not everyone makes the same motion the same way, you might make her okay like this or this, you know, you might touch in slightly different spots. There's a calibration setup as well where it'll ask you to touch the touch point and where you want that touch point to exactly be within the glove. So I can actually set this to be maybe right here instead if this is more comfortable with me. So it's totally customizable for the user.
And you just started using it this weekend?
This weekend, I actually used it, this is my second time this weekend. The initial time was at E3, but I have not sat down with it since. So, but yeah, when I played with it at E3, it took about an hour, and then I sat down next to another pro gamer for this game. He was using the keyboard, I was using the glove, and we had basically a crowd of skeptics, but they were silenced once I defeated him using the glove.
Wow.
I'm not going to say I beat him because I was using the glove, but it showed I could manipulate the game just as well. So.
Do you think in some cases certain actions are quicker with the glove versus a keyboard?
Yeah, for instance, if you're not using an outside program to remap your keys in Warcraft 3, you have to use the numpad to use items, for instance. I would have to reach across the keyboard. My hand might normally be around the left side, WASD, something like that. You'd have to reach across the keyboard and press like a num key mid-battle, which you need to be able to activate these things instantly. In a pro gaming scenario, a 0.2 second change can make or break a fight. So the fact that I can intuitively just do this instead of having to worry about, reaching over and pressing num6, not only the time spent from the travel distance alone, but also the chance of a misstroke, actually misfight when you're trying to, mid-fight, when you're trying to activate that item in a high pressure situation, highly reduced when it's just a matter of, touching your fingers together and casting your spell.
So Cyrus, where can we find you online, if anywhere at all?
Where can you find me online? There's many replays that would feature me on DotaAllStars.com in the competitive Dota replay section, or on PlayDota.com. I've done a couple of video work things for the Peregrine from E3, maybe some E3 interviews as well, such as that. Cyrus Emperor Alavi is what you would search.
Are you on Twitter?
Am I on Twitter? Yeah, my Twitter account is Seed and Spirit, and you could.
And you're here with it's Peregrine?
I'm here for the Peregrine, yes, and my team is Domain of Pain. So,
sweet.
Yeah.
It's nice to be a gamer.
It is a fine life, and to be able to travel and go to events and Get paid to do what you love is also great. So